Yo, I crushed.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Best of Six, the podcast where we talk about things, and where our intros get sufficiently worse every week.
Was that recorded?
As, as usual, I'm joined by Dan.
Lerone, those numbers?
As usual, I'm joined by Dan, Lerone, Mauricio, and Mitch. Julian will be here soon, running a little bit late. How y'all doing tonight?
Fine. It's
You
pretty
know the
good.
answer to that.
My internet.
Yeah, it's literally frozen outside.
So, yeah, this is going to be a special week for all y'all. We have a treat. We're going to be doing Jakepardy. So,
Oh my god.
Never say that
Damn, that was quick. Jesus, Laro.
but before we get into that, we are going to go through this week's news. So, first news topic, Nintendo brings in Retro Studios and restarts Metroid Prime 4 development from scratch. Apparently, it was such garbage that Nintendo said, we're going to abandon 2 years of progress, and we're going to have them start over with Retro Studios at the wheel.
I mean, I'm happy they told us this. That's really cool.
Yeah, that is actually
Sucks
really
to
cool.
hear, but like,
That's usually the kind of thing you hear of, like, after the game's done or something, or, like, once they announce the delay or something. But no,
Yeah,
right when it
honestly, I
happened.
thought it was kind of surprising that they made a whole video announcement for it. Or just in general saying, like, anything about it. I don't know. I forgot how long ago they announced it, and I was like, oh shit, oh yeah, 2 years? That
It's
makes
like
sense. Okay.
2 E3s ago.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. And this also begs the question, what on earth has Retro Studios been doing? I still just
stuff.
don't understand. The only thing,
They're making a Gundam movie,
what,
please.
like, are they going to be starting Metroid Prime 4 right now, or is whatever they've been working on for 4 years about to drop and then they'll start working? I just don't know. Or maybe Retro was working on a game that they also abandoned, and then they're like,
Maybe they were both working on Metroid 4 and they just didn't know.
they're
They
both.
announced it at E3 and both teams were like, wow, they didn't tell us they're going to announce that.
Maybe they are both working on. Maybe Nintendo had both of them start working on that Metroid Prime 4, and then it would choose which one is the best, and then abandon the other company. That would either be very expensive for Nintendo or very bad for those two companies to participate in.
My god, it's like Hunger Games for game development. That's crazy.
That would not be a very friendly way of doing things. But
Yeah,
yeah,
so
it's just cool to
cool.
see the news.
It's cool that they went back to retro, although I'm pretty sure a bunch of the original dev team for that kind of stuff at Retro moved on to Armature Studios. At least that's from what I remember, because a long time ago, Armature worked on a canceled Mega Man FPS, and a lot of the people that worked on Prime were making that. So, I mean, it's cool that they went back to Retro, but at first I was like, what happened to Armature? What are they doing? Last thing I know they did was like ports for the Vita or something. Let me see. Armature. So what else? What else about this topic?
I don't really. There's not really much to it.
Yeah.
They didn't give like a new release target or anything. So all we know is Retro is now working on it.
There's just like, hey, this thing that we're excited about is gonna take longer and be better than we thought.
Yeah, it is good news, I think, overall that Retro's the one working on it. And it's good, and Nintendo clearly cares about the quality of this game if they were willing to abandon 2 years worth of progress.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty cool. I think very few game devs would be willing to do this. I mean, we've seen a lot of half-made games released in the past few years, so this is cool. This is not Nintendo not going with that trend. All for it. All right, next. Metro Exodus will only release on the Epic Store, but Steam pre-orders will be honored. So yeah, this is
strange.
This is a strange. So Metro Exodus, been hyped for a while, was supposed to release on Steam, and then the Epic Store comes out, and then Metro Exodus a little while later announces, actually, we're going to be an Epic Store exclusive. anyone who's already pre-ordered the game on Steam will get it through Steam, but anyone else, Epic Store only. And it'll be cheaper. So if you pre-ordered on Steam for $60, get wrecked. It's $50 on the Epic Store.
You can cancel a pre-order, can't you?
Yeah, I think you can.
It's just really like that's the kind of thing you do before it goes on a storefront.
And apparently, physical.
Does that game-
There's also physical pre-orders. And physical pre-orders, which cost $60, will now just ship with an Epic key, a key to the Epic Store, aka giving you a digital key for the $50 game that you paid $60 for. And this is all. The most important thing to note here is that this announcement happened 2 weeks before the game's release. So this was not like many months in advance.
Pretty tight timeline.
Yeah, 2 weeks before the game's release, they announced that it's going to be an exclusive to the Epic Store. I think that's what a lot of people are kind of bent out about, is just the kind of unprofessionality of the whole thing. And with the price slash, it's strange. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't have a very strong opinion on this, other than it's clearly unprofessional to do it 2 weeks before the game comes out.
It's just a dick move.
Yeah, it's kind of a dick move.
They also picked up Dauntless, which is not really good or bad news. But
The Epic Store is like trying to become a real thing, which is interesting.
if only they had a
Well,
wishlist feature or a search bar. Be a good place to
It's
start.
it's barely been out for any time at all. I wouldn't say it is a
launch
new.
without a search bar.
I don't want to say that it is a thing just yet. It's making moves to cement its place in the
Yeah.
market. Yeah, it's making big moves, but we can't really say for sure yet that it's it's a big thing.
Like Mitch, the reason it doesn't have a search bar is because that homepage has literally every game on the store on it. I don't think I'm actually joking when I say that. I think that's actually true.
That works for the Blizzard launcher or the Bethesda launcher because they have 6 games between the two of them. So
I mean, they'll probably add a search bar once there's something worth searching for. But I mean, can you imagine they put a search bar on that and every game you search for returns 0 results? I mean, that almost makes it look worse.
But it's set up to be it doesn't. I don't know, you look at
A
something
lot
like
of search
Bethesda,
bar when it makes
all of
sense
their
too, I'm
games
sure.
are on the sidebar. But it's not set up that way, Jake. You have to scroll through. It's not ordered. If you're looking for a specific game, you have to just keep scrolling until you find it. Because there are enough games on there that it's annoying. Yeah.
Huh.
But anyways, that's my 2 cents.
Funny enough, the price in the UK is the same on Steam and the Epic Store, so that's something. Yeah.
Oh, and the game is currently being review bombed on Steam, so that's fun.
Oh man, on Steam where you can't even buy it, so who cares?
Yep. You think Steam is gonna run support forums or anything? It's gonna be go to Epic and complain to them.
I imagine not. I imagine they'll just pretend like it's on the platform for the people who get it through the platform. So I wonder how many people are just going to cancel their pre-order and get it through Epic, or just cancel their pre-order and not get it at all. Because there are apparently a lot of people who are deciding to boycott the game. At least for a while.
I don't believe it.
I don't really believe it either, though I know one person who claims they're going to. So.
And I was never gonna buy it, so I'm technically boycotting it.
This guy no named Steve.
You guys remember when
Sammy?
Left 4 Dead came out and it was a big hit? And people were like, oh man. Hold on, yeah. And then Left 4 Dead 2 came out I think 8 months later or something. It wasn't even a year. And then they were like, this is terrible. Fuck Valve. We're gonna boycott this game. And nobody boycotted it and everybody bought it and forgot about their griping.
Because it was awesome.
Yeah, because it's a good game and they gotta play it.
They did promise a bunch of content that just never came, and they released the second
Nah,
one.
it had a couple DLCs.
Okay.
Yeah,
Welcome, Julian, to Best of 6. We have the full crew here for well, not really the first time in a while, but
Julian, you're gonna want to follow the link in the Discord, and then where it says nickname, you're gonna want to put in your credit card number, the expiration date, and those 3 little numbers on the back, and your home address while you're at it.
Okay, Pete.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
But
We're
he is
complaining about-
serious. Do look at the planning chat and do that.
Gamer boycotts never work.
Yeah, they don't.
The Modern
Jacob,
Warfare 2 PC boycott is the funniest one.
All you can do is boycott it just for yourself, not for.
Yep.
It's like being a vegetarian. You do it because it's right for you, not because it's right for the world.
I think that's really all there is to say. So we're going to move on to Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Update, out now. Piranha Plants included. Plant. And
gang.
real patch notes.
Real patch note. Oh
I'm
my
over
God.
Plant, by the way.
That's even better than getting
Yep.
like credit card information.
I'm not over Plant.
Plant was like fun to play day one. I'm probably not gonna play Plant like hardly at all anymore.
I've seen some.
Yep.
some
No,
people
I like
posting
Plant.
Some crazy stuff.
I've
Feeling
seen people
side
do,
B is really good.
I've seen people do
not
crazy
that
stuff
good.
against training CPUs. Like,
I
it's real-
forget the setups I was seeing, but there was some crazy stuff.
Side B doesn't have any hit stuns. You just like run through it. Like
There are ways to keep them there though.
Okay. It's not great. It's really good in the off chance that you break their shield.
Oh yeah, that's like a really good. Wow, yeah. If you break their shield at like 30, they're just
pretty
kind of
much kill
dead. Yeah,
I think you can kill them at 0 if you break their shield.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Just like do a fully
Don't-
charged cloud and then charge
Into
it
fully
forward.
charged up smash.
Don't stand in the cloud.
But
talking
if
about
we're talking about shield breaks though, if you break their shield, give them a fully charged cloud, then get right.
Yeah.
All the setups are gone from Reddit, so I'd have to go searching really hard to find them.
But yeah, and look at this. Look at this. For those who watch on screen, your eyes do not deceive you. These are from Nintendo. These are character by character patch notes. They have some translation issues, but all in all, they're pretty decent. And
Yeah, I mean, they're not super specific. It's not like when the community did patch notes, it was like this went from X amount of frames to X amount of frames.
yeah, but this, to be fair, does make the community patch notes way easier to make. Way easier.
Yeah.
Instead of having to test every move in every situation on every character in the game, they're like, okay, here's what changed. And
I thought that data miners pretty much figured stuff out. Like there was no guess and check for patches. It was all data mined. But
yeah, I know that's some of it. I know the Wii U
right.
didn't get hacked for a while.
Does anyone know if the Inkling Ink like side B glitch is still in the game?
Oh yeah, are some of those still in the game? Like, is the Isabel glitch still there?
Isabel's
Just
gone.
went past that.
Isabel glitch is gone.
Isabel glitch is gone?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually am curious about the Inkling roller glitch.
That messes with vertical moves for some reason.
Not even just vertical moves, just moves in general that are put you in the air.
It's more surprising that they actually released patch notes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very cool to see, and
All the things they did, that is the most surprising.
Yep.
They also nerfed K. Rool. GG.
Well, that's not surprising. They buffed everyone else, which is surprising.
Mm-hmm.
They nerfed a couple characters.
They
Yeah.
buffed a ton.
And
Yoshi. This is the
Mega
first
Man
time
got the
Bounce
hammer.
Bash has actually affected Yoshi in for 3 games.
yeah, I thought also Sakurai did
Actually, all of them.
a Famitsu article regarding the latest patch and stuff, and talked a little bit about online. And the only thing I really want to highlight in this, for those salt about K. Rool, he said that what's troubling to him is that people online seem to think that K. Rool's like a busted character. But he said, looking at online results, this appears not to be the case, where his overall victory rate is 51.9%, and in Elite Smash it is 48.9%, putting him below average.
I mean, that includes free for all,
So-
that includes items, that includes bad stages. That's just bad data.
Yeah.
It does include that, but that includes a lot of the places where K. Rool's even better.
That's true.
Fair. That's not something I would balance off of, but I played the game.
I mean, his opinion is basically, I don't really see. He says I don't really see any need to adjust him. Of course,
Well,
they
I
did.
agree with
I
that.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
I like this patch. Like, he took characters that didn't have tools and he gave them tools.
Yeah, he says he doesn't think he will mess with him at all, but he'll see what the adjustment team has to say. So, that was interesting. By the way, I don't know who read this article or not, but anyone who didn't, do you have any guesses on who the most played character overall is
You told us.
online?
It's Cloud.
Well, I told you and Lerone yesterday.
Why did you?
Is it Cloud?
It's Cloud. Thank you.
It's Cloud. Julian spoiled.
Wait, was this the quiz show? Did I miss it?
No. And in
Yeah,
Elite
Julian wins.
Elite Smash, the most played character is Ganondorf.
Really?
Ganon's good.
Whose win rate is only 47.9%, which is on the lower end of the spectrum for win rates. So, that's interesting.
Ganon's good, but it isn't that hard to use.
And he said that the most surprising discrepancy in all the data was that Peach has a win rate of 54.4% and Daisy has a win rate of 50.9%.
And that's all you need to know.
Literally the same character.
Yep, he said, and I quote, "How did that even happen? In terms of usage, they're roughly the same."
So I heard a theory regarding that, and that's old people who played Peach in Smash 4 and Melee play Peach in Ultimate. People who didn't play Peach in Smash 4 or Melee play Daisy.
Okay.
Or maybe it's just people who pick Daisy.
I am Daisy.
Wow.
I won't be.
Wow.
I
You're gonna say that they're wrong in the head for picking
No, I
for
was gonna
picking
say
a
that
character.
I was gonna say they eat glue, but same thing.
For those who don't know,
I am
Lerone
Daisy.
literally hates
That's not
Daisy.
true.
I am
Hey,
Daisy.
I don't hate fictional characters.
Strongly dislikes
just-
Daisy.
Have the
Speaking
correct
of
opinion.
strongly disliking Daisy, GameStop stock is plunging after the company fails to find a buyer.
Yeah, they're not
Ooh.
doing so hot.
No.
They tried to sell themselves in, or they tried to trade themselves in, but then they got underhyped.
Yeah, as of the announcement
I'm
of failing to find a buyer, their stock fell 26.4%.
Shit.
Well, I mean, I don't think anyone would be particularly upset if they just disappeared.
How have they
I
not
mean,
gone bankrupt?
My
at this
friend that works there, maybe, but
Yeah, they did.
That's
They
fair.
did manage to sell off its Spring Mobile business, which I didn't realize that GameStop owned Spring Mobile, but I guess I know that now.
They've been trying to like reinvigorate their business for years, or reinvent
Yeah.
their business for years. It just hasn't been working.
Yeah, the biggest problem with GameStop is that they've accumulated a lot of debt, that they're having trouble. That now that a lot of that debt is due, and they don't have the funds. I mean, this is a tired story. You've seen it again and again. Big companies accumulating a lot of debt in times where they're trying to restructure and grow. They fail to restructure and grow. They can't pay off their debt. They start selling off assets and sometimes declare bankruptcy. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, the future company is definitely in question. So who knows if there will still be GameStop in years to come?
Is there a need for GameStop? Better question.
No,
Yeah.
I mean a lot of
No,
people
not
just
really.
out there.
Nope. There really isn't.
When's
but-
the last time you've been to GameStop?
I bought my Switch at GameStop.
Yeah, I bought my Switch
Oof.
at GameStop.
I bought Smash Ultimate at GameStop.
yeah, fuck off.
You won a gift
That's
card to
it.
GameStop.
I did. Oh,
I
have to
still
spend
have
that
not
before
used
GameStop
that.
Goes out of business.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, you should use that before it goes out of business.
I won a Mega Man shot glass at GameStop.
Mega Man.
Yeah, I was talking about this
Like,
before the
robot.
podcast, but I think I've only been to GameStop once in my life.
Okay, no, I used to go there all the time.
I used to go, yeah.
Yeah, GameStop
That
was
used
just
to be
not.
like my
something-
place to buy games.
Yeah.
Now you just download them or buy them online.
I buy them on Amazon. But yep.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, and speaking of stocks plunging, Nvidia stocks also plummets 14% After
I'm
warning,
surprised you picked that.
after warning of a $500 million revenue shortfall.
Yeah, they're fucking. Excuse me. Esporting up too.
We've given up on that this season.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you not just tell me? Did you
Yeah.
not just hear me? Tell
Esport
Rose
is the
fuck
new
off?
swear word,
No.
but
We call it the E word.
yeah. So
My mother watches this stream. You shouldn't speak like that.
sorry, Mitch's mother. Yeah, but anyway, Nvidia
She says, "You're welcome."
Nvidia basically released a warning that says, "Hey guys, our revenue we're not meeting targets, not even close." So their original target was 2.7 billion. They're expected to hit 2.2 billion. Which
Okay, so like,
Nvidia had this coming.
I'm not a PC gamer at all, so like what's going on with Nvidia?
Alright.
How's their stock?
All right, quick. Basically, Nvidia's new GPUs, which is the RTX lineup of cards, basically is a bunch of GPUs that are a little bit faster than previous generation and include this feature real-time ray tracing, of which, as of this moment,
Is
two
that the
games
RTX on
support. Yes, 2 games support this technology. This card was launched in September.
Oh, that's messed up. Okay.
To this, yeah, and Nvidia made these big promises, like RTX is like
January.
super easy to, like the whole RTX on thing. Like, all they have to do is drop in a little bit of code and boom, your game's got RTX. It's beautiful. It just works. Look at this, RTX on. Everything's better. Everything's
It's like
beautiful.
King Crimson.
There's a lot of great memes around
King Crimson?
RTX on, but yeah. Then basically, RTX launched in September, October, and 0 games supported ray tracing for 2 months after the launch of the card. And the launch of the card was also delayed. Basically, a bunch of people did pre-orders, and then they said, wait 2 weeks, and then you'll get your pre-orders.
Ooh.
And then even after that, the software wasn't ready. The drivers were bad. No game supported the new feature that you're paying a premium for, and it's an expensive premium. These cards are way more expensive than the previous generation by $100 or $150. It's not good. And along with that, they're sort of artificially limiting the supply of the old generation without sufficient replacements in the new lineup, because the new lineup right now only has the high-end cards with RTX. So, yeah, that's the basic rundown. This was a terrible launch, and Nvidia had this coming. This is a bad product.
Who do I buy from now?
You wait. Probably still Nvidia once the 11 series and 16 series come out, which is they're already starting to now, which will probably greatly improve things because they're releasing cards that don't have RTX in them that are more in the price range you'd expect.
Oh, they can recover from this. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this was their game. They always do this. They always release their highest end first, and then, but the biggest problem is they hyped up this 20 series launch way too big to then announce RTX, announce a huge price hike, and then have nothing include RTX. It's just not good. It was a bad launch, and it was just too early. It's kind of like Fallout 76. It is incomplete. The product was just not ready for launch, and they launched it anyway. And
They thought people would buy it off name brand alone, and it just didn't work. And it's name brand, just their expected output. Because they said.
Yep.
Okay.
And I've heard murmurs of a class action lawsuit against Nvidia
Oh
Ooh.
man.
for deceiving customers, saying that there would be 30 plus games launching soon with RTX.
So
Soon, I don't think. I think we're past the threshold of soon. Here, it's been 5 months almost since launch, and
They're
2
telling lies again.
games support it. So yeah, it's bad. It's real
so
bad.
they went from line about VRAM to line about 28 games.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, yeah. Nvidia's actually been in hot water a lot in 2018, and this is just the icing on the cake of Nvidia doesn't give a shit about you. Like,
Alright.
it's true.
Yeah.
Nvidia needs competition. That's all I'm saying. Nvidia has almost no competition, and it's becoming a problem. So AMD, step up. Vega was decent, but miners ruined it. So let's get and the next gen be good or something. I don't know. But I think that's all we got for news today, guys. So
What about the biggest news of all?
We talked about
actually-
Brian before.
It actually
Yeah, we
happened,
did.
boys.
what happened?
What happened?
It actually happened. Nomura didn't lie to us.
Okay, H3.
Oh yeah. Kingdom Hearts 3 was actually released. The meme is dead.
It's real, guys.
It's real.
Totally real.
People are playing it.
I told you.
Psych,
it's gonna
it was
release.
actually delayed. I'm sorry, Julian.
I'm not playing it right now anyway, so.
But now, guys,
You want
it
me to
is.
tell you how it ends?
Do you even know?
No.
Go ahead, tell me.
Uh,
No.
I already told
it-
you. Sora
turns out-
comes out as gay and says trans rights.
and then shits his pants.
I mean, that's probably better than the story in Kingdom Hearts 3D, so.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's bad.
Okay, but
All right, actual stuff now.
all right, actual stuff. Julian, is everyone in on the buzz in thing?
so
Yeah,
I saw the word buzz
Does.
and I clicked it. Now what?
There's underneath that link is a game code that you need to click join and enter that game code. I'm not going to announce it on stream for obvious reasons.
You should reset my buzzer.
Yeah, I'll reset everyone's buzzer. I think you can also reset your own buzzer.
Ah!
How?
Yeah, my buzzer's super slow, so I just auto lose, I guess.
Oh, I hit buzz.
It
and then-
shouldn't because we should all be synced. So like it shouldn't matter,
Oh, okay.
but we'll
I
see.
can
It
If-
says your connection is slow, your buzzes may take longer to register than others. it's telling me that.
Well, that's actually kind of there's better ways to implement the system where they could have avoided that. But yeah, damn, how is your internet connection so slow that it can't send a single packet reliably? Like this has to be the smallest unit of data that needs to be moved possible. It probably needs to send like one number.
Yeah, I thought you were against this last night, because you said that, if people have slow internet connections, then they wouldn't.
Yeah, but we're all on Discord. If our Discord calls are stable, then everyone's internet's fine.
Okay.
And like sending a message through Discord has the same problem. Exactly the same problem.
Okay.
So, might as well do it with a buzzer. All right, so okay, sorry for if I'm confusing any of y'all. We're just getting some logistical things set out because today we are doing a game show. So every 5th Thursday on the months that have 5 Thursdays, we are going to be doing something special. This time we are going to do a game show in the style of Jeopardy about video gaming. Feel free to play along in your head as if you were watching Jeopardy on TV, though please refrain from entering your guesses into the chat until
Oh, like they're gonna do that.
it's pretty unlikely. I just want to make sure I didn't set a delay long enough. I meant to do that, but I
Sure,
forgot to.
The natural delays long enough.
I mean, you could.
The
also
natural
just-
delay should be long enough anyway, but just in case. Refrain from
We act
shouting
like
during
we
answer.
have viewers.
We have 5. Anyway,
Only
You guys
one of
are
them
so
is me.
mean.
I am now going to reveal to everyone the game board so you can see what our categories
Wait,
are.
Am I supposed
Do
to
I have
watch
to look at the stream?
Yes, you'll have to watch the stream. So,
Okay.
You definitely reset my buzzer too early. I'm very tempted to click it again.
Yeah, I just clicked it. I had to refresh.
All right, I didn't click it a second time. Y'all crazy.
Yeah, I didn't click it a second time.
I will reset everyone's buzzers.
Why
So,
you reset? You should wait.
Wow, that
until
is a huge delay.
Actually, I want to see my delay. Oh, that's pretty fast.
Okay,
Really?
so do I have to look at the
I still
screen?
can't
Is
see.
there-
Yours
is there
still
any other
hasn't.
way I can look at this?
look at the board.
Yeah.
Not really.
And you just showed up for me.
Yeah, so basically what I'm going to do is I will read the questions aloud. So
Oh, you mean the stream delay? I see. Okay.
yeah, for when I reveal the questions, there's not really a good way around this. There's no real way for me to show you it in real time.
Yeah. How do I know when the question's over?
What do you mean? How do you? Question is.
Unless you're gonna wait for it to show up on stream.
Can I just buzz in while you're reading?
Yeah,
the
can I
question?
buzz in whenever? Because that would be.
Buzz in whenever. I don't see why not.
All right.
Ooh, okay.
If you think you know the answer, well,
Okay, where?
well,
This is gonna be interesting.
That's how it works.
yeah.
Well, in Jeopardy, they
No,
make
it's
the
not in
question
Oh,
Jeopardy.
we have to
first.
wait until the end of the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hold on. Do I have to have?
All right, you know what?
Discord
Let's
open
do
on
it.
my-
Let's do it that
Hey,
way
Jeff,
then.
Do I have to have Discord open up on my computer to do this?
No.
You don't need Discord open at all.
You need to watch
I
the
ju-
Twitch stream.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. You don't. I guess you don't have to if you can keep the whole game board memorized in your head. But
So the questions are not going to be put on stream.
the questions will be shown on stream. It's just the delay, so you're not. Yeah, and the
So-
delay's gonna be inconsistent. So it's better for me to read the question and have you guys answer based on that. So
So can we interrupt at any point?
yes.
Yeah,
How about you can only buzz in when I say end. That's what we'll do.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'll say the name. I'll say the
Okay.
question. I'll say end, and the moment you hear me say that, you're free to buzz in if you know the answer. Let's do that. So that way the full question will always get read.
Someone give the audience a quick rundown of Jeopardy.
The audience
Julian.
meaning Mitch. Julian, I'll leave this to you.
Okay, well, if you haven't seen Jeopardy, then you had to be living
It's
under
been
a
a
rock.
long time.
I mean, I'm kidding.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's just Jeopardy's just a
We-
trivia game where the host reads a category or a question, or I guess a statement, and you have to say the question. Like, say for
We're
example.
not doing that. We're not doing that. Sorry.
Okay.
In
I
our
have to
in our
say-
case, it's just gonna be a question and an answer because I didn't feel like writing it in the Jeopardy format
Okay. Good.
because that's kind of a
How do
pain,
we-
honestly.
How do we pick a category? Who gets
So
to pick?
okay, so basically, yeah, it's gonna go cycle in order, right? So the order I have on the screen: Dan, Julian, Lerone, Mauricio, Mitch. It's alphabetical.
Wait, it's not.
Wait,
Who
what?
gets-
All right.
That's
Oh
not the
wait.
order I see.
Yeah. Sorry. There's no order. Well, that's the order of who picks the category, right?
There's a
It's whoever
coin
gets the
toss
yeah.
There's a
at the
coin.
beginning.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna do it in alphabetical order.
The first one is random, and then it's whoever gets the question right picks
Yeah.
the next one.
Oh, okay.
So pick a number between 1 and 5.
And if no one answers, then it's just the same person again.
all right, I will go to random.org and we will.
Wait, how long do we have to answer?
That's a good question. How long do we have to answer?
It's
Uh,
obvious none of us know the answer.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, if no one's said anything for a while, you might as well buzz in and make a guess. Is there any penalty for guess?
Yeah, what if someone gets it
you
wrong?
Lose the point.
Yeah, there's a penalty in Jeopardy. I mean, do you
Oh,
want
so
to?
you lose points equivalent.
Yes.
Oh, you lose the equivalent number of points for getting it wrong.
Yeah.
There is an incentive to not answer.
And Mitch will be picking the first question in category. Mauricio, are you ready to go?
Also, you should explain
Yeah, I've got it open.
You should explain double Jeopardy.
Oh yeah.
Double
We'll
Do that when we get. Oh.
Oh,
never
okay.
mind.
Or
should
you
explain.
mean the daily double or double
Or yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Whatever it is. So in round one here, this is round one, by the way. There are 2 rounds. So this is the first board. There will be a second round and a final Jeopardy. We'll get to that when we get to that. In the first round, there will be 1 daily double, which, Julian, if you want to quickly explain the daily double.
So, if you get a daily double, you're allowed to bet up to what you have now, or you can bet up to there's a minimum amount you can bet.
We'll just do what you have now only.
Okay. Yeah.
Keep it simple. So yeah, you can bet however much you want of the money that you have available to you, and if you get the question right, you win back double that bet. If you get the question wrong, you lose that money you bet.
Yeah. So if you're confident in getting it right, you usually you don't see the
You don't see the question. You just know the
Question.
category and the amount, which the higher amounts generally are harder. The lower amounts are generally easier. That doesn't hold 100% true.
right.
But that's the general rule. That's the goal, I suppose.
And the final Jeopardy is treated as like a double for everyone.
Yes.
Like a daily double for everyone.
Yep. And in round 1, there's 1 daily double. In round 2, there are 2 daily doubles.
Are you going to kick someone out if someone has 0 points, Jake?
I'm not going to do that.
Okay. That's what happens in Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Can you go negative?
Yes.
We lose points, right? If we get it wrong.
Yes, you will. You will
Okay.
go negative. And what the hell just?
All right. I think that's all the basics.
Ah, crap. Hold on, I messed something up, so I have to quickly. And I think we're all set.
You said I get to pick first.
So Mitch, you get to pick the first category and amounts.
People in community and gaming for 500.
Are you okay? People in
Wow.
community and gaming for 500. Remember, don't buzz in until you hear me say end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Name the developer, first and last name, responsible for one of the most popular turn-based strategy games, whose name is featured prominently on the cover of each entry in the series. End. Mauricio.
Sid Meier.
Sid Meier.
Oh.
Well done.
Yeah, he got it.
That was
500 points to Mauricio.
Eh,
Mauricio, you get to choose the next category.
I gotta wait for the screen to come back. Let's do gaming history for 100.
Gaming history for 100. Before Nintendo became a video game company, what type of company were they? And Mauricio was the first buzz.
Really?
I buzzed
They-
early.
Yeah, Dan went early,
I-
so Mauricio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not counting Dan's buzz because it was early.
They made Hanafuda cards, right? And they also made toys and hotels and a bunch of other stuff. I don't know the right term, but that's what they did.
Yeah, I'll accept that. They were a playing card company.
Oh, we're getting tough.
What do you mean you
I know her.
accept?
They were a playing card company, and he said Hanafuda cards.
That was the first thing I said.
Yeah, yeah. I will say
when
for future
Emily-
questions, please try to answer them
well.
as
You didn't say
specifically to the question
You
as
didn't
possible.
say
I
what they
didn't say
started
this.
out as. You said before, which is a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave it to him. That's why I gave him the answer.
Trebek
Did
wouldn't have
nobody
given him the
else?
answer.
Did nobody else watch the Brawl in the Family video, the history of Nintendo?
I've
we
watched
all-
it.
we all
yeah,
knew
you're
that
just
one.
buying
We
us
all
on
knew.
this buzzer.
We all knew that
We
one.
almost did. You just got in there first.
Yeah. Mauricio, next category
I
and
think he's got some
points.
sort of like
I feel attacked.
good.
Gaming history for 200.
Gaming history for 200. A female character created by Namco that eats pellets, fruits, and ghosts.
Oh
And
my god, why?
Larone.
Miss
God damn it!
Mrs. Pac-Man, indeed.
We should be able to buzz
Oh,
in
why
as
am I
soon as
so
we know
slow
the
at
answer.
this? I agree.
I disagree. We should buzz in when we know the answer, not,
I agree.
not when the question's done.
I'm okay with that.
I
Okay,
disagree.
you know what? I will accept that, though I will not.
Can we put it to a vote? So I saw.
I mean,
I saw
Okay.
no.
I will say yes. I will say yes to this, but when I call on you, you must answer immediately. You cannot be like
Okay.
That's
I
fine.
like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That
boy.
works.
All right, so this is how we're doing it. As you guys can tell, this is highly experimental, but future Fifth Fridays, we're gonna nail this down. Fifth Thursdays, that's what this is. All right, Larone, go ahead and pick the next
something.
category.
History 300.
Gaming. All right, going down the line. Name the video game that features characters Alex and Steve in a world that has zombies, skeletons, and spiders. Julian.
Minecraft.
Correct. Minecraft,
Alex?
indeed.
Who the hell is Alex?
It's the females.
Yeah, what?
It's the female's name.
Wait, how
In
do I know
Minecraft.
that? I've never played Minecraft in my life.
What did
I've
this
never
happen?
heard of Alex before. When did she get it?
Yeah, who was Alex?
I thought you were going for like zombies hit my neighbors or something. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I think that was her. I think she was added around the time Microsoft took over the game.
How do I know that? I've literally never played Minecraft in my
I don't
life.
know. You tell us. When did you get into the lore?
I haven't played in like 5 years.
All right, Julian, go ahead and give us our next category.
Well, I'm getting tossed. So, gaming history 400.
All right. In the original arcade version of Donkey Kong, what is Mario's profession? Julian.
Plumber.
Not correct. Mauricio.
Damn it. Yeah, I was wrong.
Construction worker.
Construction worker. I will accept it. The answer is
It's
carpenter.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
So Julian, you lose points for that, correct?
I'm at minus
Yeah,
And
100.
it's at minus 100.
We
All
are
right.
getting clapped.
I didn't actually know. Thank you for taking the
Mauricio.
call, Julian.
Mauricio, it is to you.
Hey, I'm not in last.
Let's go for the last. Let's go for gaming history 500.
It's so early. It's fine.
All right, Gaming History 500. In what year was the first version of Tetris released?
Oh shit, I'm not answering.
Fuck.
Mauricio.
73.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
It's not worth.
I have a guess, but I'm not gonna buzz. So.
Nope.
Nope.
Quick, let me Google it.
In 3,
You should actually. Wait,
two,
wait,
1. I get no buzzes, so
Can I guess now and it doesn't count?
Yeah, can
Sure.
I guess?
My guess is 82.
84.
you should have bet money on it, man.
1980.
1984 was the correct answer. Lerone, you coulda.
I'm pretty sure it was the 25th anniversary soon, or like
It is
just came
actually.
by.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is. That's why I actually thought that y'all would know the question.
I
That
was
was a
way
good-
too early.
that
I
was
don't
a
know
good
why
question.
I said 73.
All right. So wait, who was the last one to get a
Same
question
person,
right?
then.
Yeah,
It's the same
Mauricio.
person.
Game consoles for 400.
Game consoles for 400. What is considered by
keep
many
listening.
to be the first home game console?
Lerone.
Lerone.
Magnavox Odyssey.
Correct. The Magnavox Odyssey.
I would've
I,
got that
I
right.
clicked
is
buzz
that?
and started talking. I almost choked.
What?
I knew that too. Damn it.
I was
I've
gonna say
never heard of
the-
that.
I
Sorry,
buzzed in,
7600.
I didn't know that.
All right, Lerone.
Don't worry, Dan. We're still ahead of you. Or, yeah, we're still ahead of
Consoles
you.
100.
It's so early. It's fine.
All right, game consoles 100. On which console was The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker originally released? Julian.
GameCube.
Nintendo GameCube. You are correct. Back to 0.
That's fine, that's fine, that's early.
Julian, next category.
Oh right, okay. All right. Let's do. I'm waiting for the screen to come back. Okay. Game consoles for 300.
You guys really like to stick to a category, don't you?
That's usually what happens.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah, that's typically how Jeopardy goes.
That's interesting. Okay.
Either do that or fish for double.
In what year did the Nintendo Wii come out? Lerone.
2006.
I believe that's correct.
Yeah,
That is correct. Yes. Okay.
Trebek would have answered quicker. He would have been on the ball.
He probably has the answer in his hand.
You're the host. You should have put him on note cards.
I have. It's complicated. All right. Anyway,
Was that 2 or 300?
That was 300.
that was
No,
300.
200.
Or yeah,
Consoles 200.
consoles for 200. What was the name of the
I'll-
first 16-bit console created by Nintendo? Lerone.
Super Nintendo. Or Super
Correct.
Famicom, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Yeah, the Super Nintendo
Hesitated
Entertainment System. You can't hesitate if you know the
Been
answer.
before someone. I swear, you guys have like a packet advantage or something.
Pack an advantage.
I'm gonna go ahead and say not by a meaningful amount.
Consoles 500.
Game consoles 500. What was the code name for the Nintendo GameCube while it was in development?
Ah.
Julian.
You said GameCube.
Yep.
Oh man.
I remember what the Wii was. I don't remember what the GameCube was.
Mauricio.
Dolphin. I don't know.
That was the...
Mauricio is correct.
What? Really?
Get wrecked.
Dolphin
Really?
is
Nice.
the correct answer.
Really?
I got scared because I was gonna say dolphin, and I was like, "Oh wait, that's the board. Was that the project name too? I don't know."
I thought the
That's
Wii was
so
the
cool.
dolphin.
Yeah, I was about to
No.
buzz in and say Revolution because that was
No,
the
the
Wild
Wii is
Wii
Dolphin.
Revolution.
the Wii is the Revolution. It's Dolphin. That's why the emulator is called Dolphin.
That's so cool. I never knew.
I didn't know that was why I didn't know that was where the name came from.
Yep.
Okay,
Thank you.
I choke. I choke.
Thank you, Did You Know Game?
Wow, this is Lerone and Mauricio are neck and neck.
Okay, it's fine.
Hey, I'm neck and neck with Dan and Julian.
Yeah.
I haven't even gotten the
Keep
answer.
in mind that in round 2 the points are doubled, so that is a thing. But Mauricio, it is to you. Your category.
Game mechanics for 300.
Game mechanics for 300, central tendency theorem. Here we go. In Guitar Hero, what gesture is used to activate star power? Dan.
Tilting the guitar.
Correct. Specifically tilting the guitar vertically, but I know you know. I knew you knew what it meant.
Does that not have a name?
What?
I don't think it
Sounds
does.
like you were fishing for a specific name for the gesture.
It's called rocking out, Mitch. All right.
Yeah, that something like that.
Dan, you get to choose the next category.
Game mechanics for 100.
Game mechanics for 100. What prominent feature was The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword infamous for? Larone.
Wii Motion Plus.
Yeah, motion controls was but I will that's even more specific, so I'll take it.
Fourth. I answered like 2 words in.
I don't believe you, quite frankly.
Okay, hyperbolic.
Mechanics 200.
But Larone was pretty like basically once I started saying Sky, Larone was
Yeah, that's exactly what I
was on that. You guys all showed up at like the same time for me. So it was close.
200.
Mechanics 200. In the Pikmin series, each type of Pikmin has a certain strength. What is the strength of the blue Pikmin? Larone.
They can swim, the others drown.
There we go.
And they can also carry the others through the water.
That's even more info that I wasn't even looking for. Congratulations, you get no extra points.
Yeah.
Mechanics 400.
Here we go. In the Super Smash Bros. Series, there is a technique for influencing your character's direction during hit lag. What is the in-game name for this technique, Larone?
I hate you.
Julian.
Not get in there.
Wait that.
Mitch.
When you said in-game name, directional influence. I don't know.
Also wrong. Dan.
Stun shuffling.
Hit stun shuffling is correct.
I've never heard that in my life. You actually put that in just to screw it.
You put that in to fuck with us.
I'm actually surprised you guys didn't know. I thought we all knew this.
What?
I feel
Never heard
really
that in
good
my
because
life.
as soon as it did Smash Brothers, I was like, all right, I'll wait for everyone else, and then everybody didn't have an answer except Dan.
Here,
That was awesome.
here is a lesson. I think you guys can all take away a lesson. Buzzing in early can be risky sometimes.
Yeah,
I know.
I know, yeah, but I'm behind, so
Oh man, that was awesome.
I actually knew that.
Don't worry, Julian. I'll beat
I
you.
was scared that someone else was gonna get it because I was like, I know this.
I know this.
Wow, Dan from the depths, now neck and neck with Larone and Mauricio.
Do we have any game mechanics for 500?
We have game mechanics for 500. Here we go. Sorry, but I'm gonna take a quick swig of water here. Okay. In the original GTA, you can be on the run for police at times and you're given a wanted level. What unit is used to show how intense your wanted level is? Dan.
Stars.
Incorrect.
Ooh!
That was my answer.
On the original one.
Yes,
That's
in the
top down.
original GTA is the important bit here.
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't know.
The answer was heads.
Never.
Wanted level was on 1 to 4 heads, which is describing the number of police officers chasing you.
Recently seen footage of that game too. I suck.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan. Back down to 200.
Hey, he still gets the pick.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm glad I went first because that's probably the only time I'm gonna go.
This turn to catch up. Because we have to move on to a new category, right?
Yes.
Name that game for 100.
Where
Man.
are the daily doubles?
Name that game for 100. In which game does the popular Nintendo character Yoshi first appear? Julian.
Super Mario World.
Ding, ding, ding. Correct. Julian. Choose your poison.
Name that game 200.
Name that game 200. What is the name of the third entry in the Super Smash Bros. Series? Larone.
Cut out,
Oh,
buddy.
Super
Oh,
Smash
never
Brothers
mind.
Brawl.
That is correct.
Oh, what? Oh, you you cut out on that one.
Larone apparently heard it well enough. Sorry.
I heard it.
I
well.
heard served. That's all I need to hear. Name 300. Name that game.
Name that game 300. What is the name of the sandbox game by Valve based on the Half-Life 2 engine? Larone.
Gary's Mod.
That is correct. For 300. Larone.
That game 400.
Ding, ding, ding! You have selected today's
man.
daily double.
What am I at?
You are at 1,500. How much
I'm
are
gonna
you
be
willing
boring
to
and make it
bet?
400.
You're gonna bet 400 on Name That Game.
Should've been a
So
two-daily
no one else
double.
can answer, correct?
No one else can answer. That's typically how it's played.
Yes, no one
Yeah,
else.
sounds
No one
good.
else can
Okay,
answer.
good.
So you're
So
betting.
I get more than like 2 seconds. Cool.
Yes, you get. I will give.
I mean, it
I'll put.
doesn't matter.
I'll give you 15 seconds to actually.
I either know or right. That's
Yeah,
too much.
that's too
I
much
get
because
touched
you
on
can Google it. Well, if you're not scum, all right. I'm
I'm
assuming.
leading back though, so.
All right. Here we go. Name that game for 400. Daily Double. What does the acronym in Valve's popular MOBA, often called Dota, stand for?
Well.
I know this.
Wow, I actually have no idea.
I know this. Fuck.
Oh. Destroy others to annihilate. I don't know.
Come on.
No.
Before you do it, can I say
That's
it?
You may go ahead and say it, Mauricio.
Defend of the Ancients.
Oh.
Defense
Shouldn't it be
of the
de-
Ancients
defense?
is correct.
Would you
It's
have given
defense.
him
That's what I said.
I probably would have given him that.
Back when the
Because
game-
none of you guys had any fucking clue.
Jeopardy would have been like, nah.
Yeah, that's how Jeopardy works. It has to be exact.
Yeah, well, this isn't Jeopardy, alright? This is Jakepardy.
This is Jakepardy.
Well, is 500 available?
Yes, name that game
No
for
one knowing that.
Name that game for 500 is available. Alright, name that game for 500. Name the popular 2D multiplayer game where you fight both the eye and brain of Cthulhu as bosses. Mauricio.
Try.
No.
Damn it.
I have a guess, so I'm not confident in it.
Oh, damn it. I think I know now. Ah.
Yeah, it sound like me when
I'll
I
give
fucked up those other categories.
5, 4,
Popular,
3,
not familiar.
2, 1.
Before you say the answer, can I guess?
Go for it.
Was it Terraria?
It was Terraria.
Oh, God, yeah.
God
I
damn
never
it.
I've never played that, so.
I played that last year.
I never played it, so screw you guys.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
I'm a little bit disappointed. I really thought that someone was gonna get that like pretty quickly.
Larone should have got that.
It's like the first. Well, the eye is like the first.
The eye is like the
thing.
first boss.
And
Yeah,
I didn't get to any brain, so.
yeah. I thought Eye of Cthulhu would have given people a clue, but apparently not. So Larone's solidly in the lead right now, but there's a
I know.
the scores are really all over the place. Oh yeah,
Oh, I still get to pick.
Yeah.
100.
100 in people and community in gaming.
Time to lose.
All right, people in community in gaming. Which formerly popular music artist recently began their foray into gaming hardware with cheap Chinese pirate consoles? Julian.
Soldier Boy.
That is correct.
Guys.
I knew the answer and I didn't bother buzzing in because I knew that my internet connection would make.
I can still get the pick. 200.
People in community gaming for 200. Which prior Game Grumps member left the group to focus on growing his
Oh, I
own
forgot
YouTube
his
channel,
name.
now with over 5 million subscribers?
Oh, I'm
Mauricio.
stupid. I was
JonTron.
thinking of the other guy.
JonTron, indeed.
Yeah, Mauricio beat me.
As soon as he said former Game Grump,
Yeah, Mauricio buzzed in like
Yeah.
fucking immediately.
Mauricio buzzed in. Do you keep reading the question?
He kept reading the
Yes.
question.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you guys keep beating. You just wait. You just buzz in, then read the question.
Yeah, I guess perhaps
No,
maybe
I
I
have my answer ready
How
to
would
go.
you
It's just
time
keep
that?
going.
As soon as he sees one, he should just
Just
stop.
gonna stop reading.
I could. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start doing that.
And at that point,
Okay.
the question will come on screen, so like,
Yeah,
the rest of
yeah.
us can get a
You know what? I won't do that in this round. I'll do that for round 2.
Okay.
So the last two. I take it you're gonna pick people in community and gaming for 300.
No,
Take
400.
Oh man, 400. Here we go. On which console did speedrunning legend Cosmo Wright achieve his Ocarina of Time any percent 1810 world record? Lerone.
The IQ.
The IQ, specifically the IQ player. I will accept IQ
What-
though.
What is that?
The IQ player is
Chinese.
the Chinese N64 that a lot of people don't know about. It's an official Nintendo.
See, that was
Console.
one of those. I knew this one was too easy, so I just didn't answer.
I had
And
no
there you go.
Did you know?
there's
Did you?
one category
Shuffling.
left.
All right, and the last one. People in community and gaming for 300.
400. Wait, that
The
was
most,
400?
the most popular football video game franchise of all time is named after which former professional coach? Julian.
FIFA.
Mauricio.
Oh, I'm actually retarded.
John Madden?
John Madden, correct.
When you said,
Wow,
when you said football, my
That
mind
was a
went to
joke.
my mind went to soccer.
And then I also
Yeah,
said,
it should.
then you said
I
coach.
named after which
Hey, not
formal.
last.
Remember that this is.
Yourself an American?
Remember this is people and community and
Yeah,
gaming
John
is
Madden,
the
right?
is the
You
topic.
said, my mind went to soccer. I was like, fuck, I fucked up. Sorry.
No, it's okay. For our Hispanic viewers, they appreciate that. And pretty much everybody else in the world.
Yes.
Wow,
So
I'm
going
actually-
into round 2, we are at 200, -5. Dan is at 200. Julian's at -500. Lerone is at 1500. Mauricio is at 1000, and Mitch is at -400.
Not last.
Give me a moment
God
to
damn.
enter the scores into the round 2.
I'm actually choking. Someone shoot me.
Can't do that over the phone.
So are these double?
Yes, these will be double, so I will count these as double the
You're
amount
just
of
gonna
points.
press plus
I'm just
or
gonna press
minus
plus,
twice.
plus and minus
Yeah, I
twice. Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. And Mitch is -400, right? That sounds about
Yeah.
right. All right, into round 2. Who was the last person to get a question right? Mauricio.
Because I choked.
Mauricio, new
Aw.
categories, except for name that game.
These are cool.
Yeah.
Controllers and accessories for 400.
Controllers and accessories for 400. Name the USB webcam that was used for motion capture and other games for the PlayStation 2. Mauricio.
Was the PlayStation Eye?
I will not say that is correct.
Ah, damn it.
Lerone.
The iToy.
The iToy is correct. Yeah, you're close. I just couldn't give it to you for that.
All the
Yeah,
I just
rest
couldn't.
of
All right, Lerone.
I gotta look.
Yeah, guess I have to learn the new
I
category.
worked in a video game store that sold PS2s for like 4 years, and I never heard of it.
You never heard of the
I
iToy?
like
Yeah.
because of YouTube.
They had
videos.
they had one set up at Circuit City before that place closed down. It's pretty cool.
Gaming
You don't
by the
remember-
numbers 100.
Gaming by the numbers 100. Here we go. How many total characters are planned for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Dan.
79.
79. Lerone.
80.
80 is correct.
I didn't want to be
What
wrong.
am I missing?
The
I thought
plant.
there was
The
70.
plant.
Oh, the plant. Oh.
Sorry, Dan.
Wait, is that including echoes?
Yes, that is including it.
Oh, you count those
Yeah,
as
that-
characters?
I
They're,
mean,
they're, yes.
Numbers 200.
Gaming by the numbers 200 is another daily double.
do
Damn.
a true daily double, bitch. You won't do
Hell
it.
no.
You won't.
400.
400 on the daily double. All right. Yeah, a little bit. This is a 200. This is a 200. All right, well, whatever. He's locked it in. 400. Beam on the numbers for 200. Remember, no one else can answer. Daily double. Around how many copies of Pokken Tournament were sold? Answer is a power of 10.
Are you memeing? I think he's memeing. Yeah.
Does this include the Switch version?
He's not joking. Power of 10, huh? 6 times 10 to the 6th.
Yeah, you just a power of 10. I don't need a just power of 10 is all I need. So if you're
his answer's wrong.
if you're
He knows his
within
answer.
if you're within an order of magnitude, so I'll if you would like to revise your answer.
100,000, aka 10 times 10 to the power 6.
That
That's
is
a million.
incorrect. The answer is 10 to the 6th. There were 1.7 million copies sold of Pokken Tournament.
That was a real question.
Jake, what the fuck?
Why is that
Love
too-
it.
and you don't want me to make this nonsense.
No,
You put
this is awesome.
mines
Why is that
on your
bad?
board.
Jake, I want more Jakepardy. I
If
want
there's-
this
if
all the
there's a-
time.
300.
Gaming
Gaming by the numbers.
600.
Alright, gaming by the numbers for 300. I'm sorry, yeah, for 600. Oh yeah, shit.
Oh, he didn't do
Who
that.
got the who got the iToy one right?
Me.
Larone.
I messed up. Larone was meant to get. I forgot to mark it twice,
Yeah.
and
Check it again.
somebody got it wrong.
Mauricio.
Mauricio got it wrong, so Mauricio needs to lose another 400. So yeah, the score gap is pretty large. Y'all gotta dethrone Larone here. All right.
I'm just trying to keep up with Julian.
All right, gaming by the numbers for 300. How many times do you fight the imprisoned in The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword? Larone.
3.
That is correct. 3.
If only I beat Skyward Sword.
My game didn't break.
Only
All right, Larone.
400.
Gaming by the numbers for 400. According to the National Pokedex, as of Generation 8, how many Pokemon are there in the series?
I don't care.
Oh my god, that's such a.
I have no idea.
Ooh.
I don't
Julian,
know.
you're the Pokemon master.
Julian, you're the only one here who played this game.
Julian!
Oh,
This actually, there isn't a definitively correct answer.
I know there is, and because of that, there's a few answers I will accept.
Shit.
I don't know any of
Wait,
them.
hold on. There is no Generation 8. First off, this question is wrong.
Sorry, I mean as of like the leading up to Generation 8.
ow!
Sorry.
Wow.
Wow!
Does metal is that
Yeah, Melton.
included?
I was wondering if Melton wasn't included.
Jake said he'll.
I said there's a few answers I will accept.
This is hard. 700. 752.
You know what? I'm gonna throw this question away.
What?
Why?
I double
You
checked.
are no Trebek.
I'm actually confused by something,
Oh my
Oh
god.
so I'm not gonna count that one against you. 809 is the answer I have,
Okay.
Yeah.
but
I mean,
Yeah.
I was wrong. You can mark me.
no, I'm gonna go ahead. Just-
Mark, I'm wrong.
I don't understand why you're throwing this one away.
Because that might include some 8th gen. I'm confused by this
There is no
entry.
8th generation of. There is no 8th gen Pokemon.
There's none of
There's
that.
only there's a.
No, okay, no. This is according to the. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Julian gets the negative points.
Unless you
Yeah,
count Bell Metal as Gen 8.
that's technically eighth.
All right,
I think,
all right,
and
Julian's-
it's only one. So.
Julian's at negative 1300.
Yeah, I should have
500.
answered.
Game by the numbers for 500. Here we go. How many official Kingdom Hearts games have been released, including mobile and
Oh,
remix
wow.
entries?
Fuck that.
And remix, man.
Fuck that.
Oh god.
If you give me enough time to think about it. I don't...
This is probably the hardest category in the whole board.
Wait, you're including final Oh, no, never mind.
Fuck that.
I
Mauricio.
see 2 buzzes.
Oh shit.
Uh-huh.
So like I have to count them, but I'm gonna say 18.
18. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember the answer to
Oh
this.
my god.
my
Excuse
If
lord.
you give me like 2 seconds, I can count them on my hands, then I can give
So,
you a
but-
definitive
but-
answer.
Alright, and then now I'll let Julian answer then. If Julian would like to give a different answer or the same answer. I guess.
And if Mauricio's correct, then you don't lose points, no
Correct.
matter what you say.
Yes.
16.
You were both wrong. It is 13.
It is 13. That's what I was
So-
gonna say.
Okay, so that wasn't including the videos, or was it?
That was not including the videos. No. No, this is
Oh,
just. This
okay.
I said games.
All right.
I'm actually joking.
Hey,
Well,
third place!
yeah,
Third place!
That category was whack.
Second
Yeah.
within reach.
Yeah, that's pretty whack.
that was a hard. You guys buzzed. You have no one to blame but yourselves.
I'm
Hold
coming
on,
for
how
you,
did I lose
Dan.
that many
Why
points?
do you think I'm still chilling in
It was
second
five.
place?
It was 1,000.
I'm coming for you, Dan.
Remember that not buzzing in is a choice you can make.
Names and mechanics 100.
Names and mechanics 100.
Wait, what?
Names and mechanics for 100.
It's 200.
Names of
What is the last name of the protagonist from the Tomb Raider series? Julian.
Croft.
That is correct.
Also, it's 200.
Yeah, it is 200.
Okay.
And I gave
Am
you
I
200
saying
points.
2, 4, 6, 8,
Wait,
1,000?
so is this two completely?
Yeah. Just I would say just say the number on the board and then I'll
There's a
Okay.
number on there, and then you'll remember.
and I'll remember to increment it twice.
And
Because
we'll-
saying 200 or 400 is then confusing
Wait,
because
so I'm
Yeah.
confused about this category. Is this names of mechanics, or is this
No,
names of
it-
mechanics
it-
both just two different
it's
categories?
two
in one slot?
it's two different categories in one slot.
Okay.
Okay.
I was not expecting Laura Croft to be in the.
Yeah, I
past
was
five
not ready
videos
for that.
answers.
Name that game part 2 for 500.
Oh man. Julian going in hard. Name that game part 2 for 500. King's Quest, the long-running popular
Oh
point-and-click
my God.
fantasy adventure series, had a very widely disliked 8th entry.
Oh.
What is the title of this
Oh,
game?
man.
Mitch.
Mask of Eternity.
That is correct. Mask of
Hey,
Eternity.
I've heard you bitch about
Right.
that so many
Yep.
times.
Yeah,
it
I
finally
remember.
came out.
I was like, yeah, what was it? I was gonna say Legacy of Darkness, but
Suck it, man. I never have to answer your question again.
you do if you want to beat Larone.
I don't wanna beat Laurent.
Mitch!
You see how many points he has?
It's
Uh,
doable.
Let's do names and mechanics 500.
Names and mechanics 500. I like this. What is the name of Mega Man's sister? Julian.
He has a sister?
Roll.
That is correct.
What? You
Yeah.
guys need to-
damn it, he beat
I'll
me
play
to
Mega
it.
Man.
I only
me
played
to
X
it.
and Zero. He's
I
a
Figured
robot.
Mauricio
How does he have a
was
sister?
I also did not know this.
What the fuck?
I know of Roll. I didn't know they were related. He's a robot. How does he have a sibling?
What do you? Oh my God, Mitch, you're triggering me. You're triggering me so hard.
Wait, is he not a robot?
Yeah, he's a robot, but there's
He was
Come
named by
on.
the same person. She was named by the same person.
All right, Julian is on the come up here. Julian,
Name and mechanics for 400.
name and mechanics for
Is he
400.
gonna be a mechanic this time?
What is the first Need for Speed game where you can play as the
Jesus
cop?
Christ.
Mauricio.
was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit?
That is correct.
Well, I had no idea.
Need for
I
Speed
actually didn't-
3 Hot Pursuit.
Also, Roll is a play on rock and roll because he's called Rockman in Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know of Roll. I just didn't know they were related.
you suck, Mitch.
All right. Who just answered that?
Mauricio.
Me.
Mauricio. Yeah.
Oh shit, my place isn't secure.
It's not.
Controllers and accessories for 300.
Controllers and accessories for 300. What new controller technology did Wii Sports Resort require? Larone.
Wii Motion Plus.
That is correct.
I at least
I
got
buzzed
close on
first.
that. I buzzed way before that. Oh come on, third.
Yeah, my internet's definitely not doing me any favors.
I'm feeling you, Dan. My internet's good. No, I'm still getting fucked.
I don't think
Does
so.
yours say your connection is slow? Your buzzes may take
No.
longer to register. than
That's why I
yours?
said
Yeah.
my internet's good.
Yeah,
So yours must be atrocious.
Names and mechanics 200.
Names and mechanics 200. What infamous Pokemon song was reported to have given children headaches and other ailment? Mercio.
Lavender Town.
Lavender Town is correct.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Did it register my buzz and you just like reset it really quickly, or did it just not register my buzz?
Your buzz never came in.
Oh my god.
Tan, I'm sorry. I really don't know what to do about this.
Yeah.
Have any of these been a mechanic?
Yeah,
What the hell
the-
is his name?
The cop,
nice
the cop thing was kind of. It's a weak category. I'm not gonna lie.
But like, that was the name of a game. This is the name of a song. Like,
It
what's
was
the mechanic?
There's a, it's weak, all right. Not everything's gonna be a slam dunk.
Why not just have names be the category? Miscellaneous name? Like what? Okay, carry on.
Larone.
I didn't get it right.
Oh yeah, Mauricio.
We
Sorry,
still got it right. He's still here?
Mauricio.
Hello?
GG.
Hold on, sorry. Family
Oh.
troubles. Controllers and accessories for 200.
Controllers and accessories for 200. What popular accessory for the Nintendo Wii was paired with a game focusing on physical fitness and health? Mauricio.
God damn
The motion pad.
Larone.
What?
We
That
fit
wasn't the right name.
board
That
thing?
wasn't the right name. I got
Julian!
the wrong thing.
The balance board!
That is correct!
What
I
the
know what it's
fuck?
called.
I didn't have the Wii.
You buzzed
God.
first!
I my
I know. I thought I had it. I was like, oh wait, no, that was wrong.
I had the right thing. I just didn't know what it was called. Okay.
The Wii Fit board thing. Good try.
Wait, would you not accept Wii Fit board?
That's what he said, and I did not accept that. No.
Okay.
It is pretty distinct.
It's distinctly called the balance board. Wii Fit board is just
Fair
I
not
haven't
the
heard that
answer.
in like 10 years.
All right.
Oh,
Alright,
God.
Julian.
Names mechanics 300.
Names and mechanics for 300.
So is it a mechanic? Let's go.
What is the full first and last name of the pink hedgehog in the Sonic the Hedgehog? Julian.
Amy Rose.
That is correct.
She's a hedgehog?
Yeah, you said pinch. You threw me off.
Yeah, I corrected myself to pink. I corrected myself to pink. All right. Julian.
Okay, gonna be out the negatives. Let's go. Name that game 400.
Welcome to today's last daily double.
Oh, how does this work? I'm
That's easy. I'm going to rage.
And it's because it's worth 400. I will allow you to bet
You mean
up to
800?
400. 800. Sorry, I will allow you to bet up to 800.
Do it. Wait, he has minus 100.
He has my
points.
yes.
Do that?
I am giving him that ability.
Wait, so the
Bullshit.
maximum
This is this game's rage.
the maximum's 800, right?
800 is the maximum you can bet.
I mean, that's how it works in Jib.
Okay.
Yeah, that is actually how it works in Jeopardy.
200.
Are you fucking serious?
I might get
Have you
tossed.
seen those daily doubles?
Even garbage.
You asked me for sales numbers.
You couldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, I think it's not that.
That was a really easy question in my opinion.
I actually think it was an easy question.
I disagree.
So your options are 100,000, a million, or 10 million. 10 million is obviously ridiculous. So really, your options are a million or 100,000.
No.
Look at me. I went to college. I remember my math skills.
You are an engineer.
Oh,
All right.
I
Anyway.
came here to play games.
All
I
right.
came here to
All right, Julie.
think logic.
All right.
Let's hear it.
Remember, only Julian may answer.
right.
Betting 200 because he's a wuss.
I might get
Smart,
tossed
you
right now.
jackass.
Finish the game title. The Elder Scrolls 2 blank.
Oh, I know this.
Oh, I know this.
The Elder Scrolls
Come on,
2
I know this.
Daggerfall.
That is correct.
Oh,
Uh,
You guys thought I didn't know.
well, yeah, it looks like you should have bet a little more, huh?
this is like the reasonable one.
So
The
the
rest
easy
were
daily double,
ridiculous.
of course.
Ace.
Your easy
Still
double-
ahead.
Your daily double.
Yeah, wait, your first daily double was also easy. What are you talking about?
Nah.
One daily. Honestly, all the daily doubles were pretty easy.
Wait, what was the first one again?
That was,
Arena. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, I get to play. Controllers, accessories for 100.
I got it, but
Controllers and accessories for 100. What was the first Nintendo controller to feature X and Y buttons? Mauricio.
Super Nintendo controller.
That is
Yes.
correct.
That was my answer. so
Mauricio, you can choose next.
I gotta wait for the screen.
Okay, my second place. You're encroaching.
Gaming franchises for 100.
Gaming franchises for 100. What is the name of the popular role-playing game RPG series by Square Enix? Lerone.
Oh, great. Final Fantasy.
That is correct.
Okay,
That could have been
good.
Dragon Quest.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been. Yeah, I was like,
Even Kingdom Hearts could have been.
200 franchise. Oh, I hit buzz.
Yeah, you did.
200 franchises.
Gaming franchises for 200. How many entries are there in the Xenoblade Chronicles series of games? Julian.
Wait, is this a trick question? 'Cause
That is a trick question.
Does that include Xenogears?
Hello.
Yeah,
Say a number.
Three.
3 is correct.
Okay, what about the prequels?
They're
The
not.
ones-
They're not in the
not
Xenoblade
known.
Chronicles series.
Fair enough.
Okay. I need to look
Ooh,
at the board
RPG
again.
category. Let's go.
Okay. Gaming franchises 500.
Gaming franchise is 500. Spicy. What is the longest running video game franchise in history at nearly 40 years? Dan.
Pac-Man?
It is not Pac-Man.
Hmm.
Lerone.
Pong.
It is not Pong.
Oh,
No, I'm not guessing.
that's my throw.
That's not a continuous franchise.
Sure.
Mitch.
Tetris.
It is not Tetris.
No, that's not.
They
That's,
keep-
you
they
just
keep
said it's the
making them?
25th anniversary.
It's 25th anniversary of Tetris. It was
Whatever.
40 years old.
So they keep making more Tetris games. Like it's a franchise.
Not getting any more buzzes.
Nope.
No.
Wait, so it's
5 seconds on the clock.
significantly older? Wait, significantly older than What the fuck could it be?
The answer is the Oregon Trail.
Oh.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Ah,
That's
yeah.
still going?
Yeah,
The most recent, yeah, there was a recent release, yeah.
Really?
2018.
Oh.
Well, I didn't
damn,
know
we've
that.
been bamboozled.
So yeah, wow, that was a big swing in points there.
Was it? I mean, Larone's still like.
I mean,
Still
yes,
botting,
yes,
honestly,
Lerone is still
All
botting.
he needs is like one question. And it's a game again.
Gaming franchises 400.
Gaming franchise is 400. What is the worst selling Final Fantasy game in the franchise? Julian.
Oh, man, I should not have buzzed. Final Fantasy 11.
No.
Oh.
Dan.
Final Fantasy 2.
No. That is the second worst selling Final Fantasy
chance.
game.
Huh.
Is that really much of a hint?
Yeah, it kind of is.
I mean, telling you it's not the answer is also. 5 seconds on the clock?
No idea.
I'm actually kind of surprised.
I have no reason to guess. So
I mean,
I know. I think Lerone might know the answer to this.
I do not.
I think I know now.
I mean,
Since
I
you-
would guess.
since you said it was
this,
surprise.
this isn't my buzz, but I would guess 13 because everyone hated that one.
Yeah, can I guess after your
Yeah, you can now guess freely.
13? Is
I
it
want to.
13?
Hold on. I want to wait. Can I guess too?
This isn't for
I want to
points.
say. I want to say 9.
No,
I'm saying 5.
no,
13-2? 13-3?
It's
Uh,
3.
no.
I don't know.
4?
Final Fantasy Type 0.
Yeah, I was just
Oh.
thinking about that. Right.
Right.
Yep.
That one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that sucks.
that one.
That game is.
Straight up.
We all forgot about that game.
The game was so bad that people forget it exists. That's why I thought it would immediately come to mind, because that's like the really bad Final Fantasy game.
It's
And
only,
it got a
But you
bad-
can
remaster
remember
for
that?
it's
PS3.
only
And it was
bad because
remastered.
They ported it.
And by the way,
to
it is-
PS4, and it's very clearly a port.
Uh,
Of a PSP game.
It's
You can
also,
tell.
by the way, that is including the HD remake sales.
Duh.
It is.
Yeah.
It sold that much worse than 2.
Oddly enough, I know 2 people who bought it.
Yeah, one of them's Jake.
Yeah, one of
Yeah,
them's
so-
Jake, and the other one's me.
It's not me. It's not mine. I borrowed it. I swear.
What was Final Fantasy 2? You said it was the second worst selling.
Final Fantasy 2 is the second worst selling.
Okay. That's the one everyone says is the word.
Name that
Also,
game.
earlier you said that the RPG series reached its 15th installment, but like there are so many spin-offs. Does it really count?
Yeah.
Should have said main series.
Whatever.
That was fine.
Moving on.
Name that game 300. That was me, right?
Yeah.
I'm next. Or...
Name that game 300. Name the video game series where you go against the secret society known as the Knights Templar. Mauricio.
Assassin's Creed.
That is correct.
Oh, that makes so much sense. What the fuck is this?
Mauricio.
I don't know why I didn't buzz. I couldn't think of the answer.
I gotta wait for the thing to get back.
I'm actually joking.
Mitch is not in third anymore. Gaming franchise 300.
Gaming franchises for 300. What are the names of the 3 parts of the Triforce from The Legend of Julian?
Wisdom, courage, and power.
That
Oh,
is correct.
You cut out on this one.
Yeah, you did cut out.
You cut. I cut.
Did I cut out for Julian too?
Nope.
Apparently.
Get what?
Julian was so.
Actually, no, Julian, keep absorbing these points.
Wow.
Oh, they even have specific places. Huh.
Yeah.
That I did not know.
Okay.
This guy.
Controllers accessories 500.
Controllers and accessories for 500. Julian going in deep. What type of sensor does the duck hunt gun use to detect it? Julian.
Ooh, we should know this.
The light sensor.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh,
I would have also accepted photodiode.
Oh, let's go!
Oh no, should've Pong.
Oh, we should have been paying attention to Jake's thing.
All right, Julian is coming up to second place now. For a recap for those listening, Dan is at negative 1,700.
Yeah,
Julian,
have you even answered a question? Like,
Julian is at 1,300. Lerone is at 2,000. Mauricio is at 800. Mitch is at negative 400. Dan did get a question.
Yeah, you
okay.
got a question.
Okay.
Name that game 200.
Name that game 200. What popular game features players that constantly fight bosses and has characters that were inspired by cartoons from the 1930s? Mauricio.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh,
1930s? Is this a trick question?
Sorry, Mauricio, I'm going to have to give you the X on that.
Damn it.
Alright, he said my answer.
Lerone.
I was gonna say.
Oh.
that, too.
I was gonna say
I
that.
Yeah.
said it before.
I
said it before I started.
Yeah,
I knew it.
it lagged, but I
No, yeah, you're right. I took too long.
Yep. I will give. I'll give Lerone half points.
What?
I'm kidding. I'll give Lerone the points. God damn. All right. Name that game for 100 is the only choice. Here we go.
What if he doesn't want that?
This game features a war between humans and an alien alliance known as the Covenant. Lerone.
I don't know why I bust. StarCraft.
Yeah,
That's
Lerone is wrong. Mitch.
Halo?
That is correct.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it!
What the
My
I knew,
cursor
it.
was off the
I knew the answer
button.
wasn't StarCraft, but I didn't know
My
the answer.
cursor was off of the button. God damn it!
Like, okay, so I was like 80% sure, and then when I heard.
What is wrong with
Rachel
you
broke
people?
Halo,
Halos-
I was
oh my
like,
God.
oh, I'm 100% sure now.
Like you said, war between humans and an alien
I
race.
know
Like that could
that.
be fucking anything.
Yeah, but then he said as the Covenant.
Yeah,
The
right?
Covenant.
Yeah.
How? Oh my God.
All right.
I was Mauricio on this one. You guys are on.
You think I watched
I
the
got it
Halo?
right. You don't get
Just
mad
go
at
to
me.
people's houses and shoot.
What the fuck, Laura?
All right. While I transfer the points over, I guess I'll let you guys know. Time to go
Like
into.
this is some obscure thing that came out, in the 90s. This is one of the biggest. Oh my God.
All right, we're going
Start the
into
stream.
Final Jeopardy.
Who
which-
asked about Bungie and they're not talking about Halo or Marathon?
All right, here we go. We're going into Final Jeopardy. The way I believe this works is it's basically a daily double, but for everyone.
So you're gonna give us time?
Everyone will be able to put in points.
Can I get to 0? Like, can I bet 1,700?
Can you bet 1,700? I'm gonna go ahead and say we're going to do a similar rule to how we did the daily double before, where you can, those who are negative or don't have enough funds can bet up to double the score amount, which is 500, or which is 1,000. So we're at 1,000. You can bet up to 1,000. So if you do not have the funds to afford it, you can bet up to 1,000. Otherwise, you are bounded only by how much money you have. So this is a chance to overtake Lerone. Yeah, and also the way this works is it's not who shouts the answer out first. Anyone who gets the answer right.
Are we entering the answer? Discord?
That has to be Discord.
Yeah, we will. I will have you send it. Oh yeah, through Discord. I guess I'll just have everyone will type their answer, have their answer typed out, but don't hit send, and then we'll all hit send at the same time. That sound good?
Shit. Hold on.
Yeah.
I need to PM you my bet.
Oh, yeah, are the bets private?
Yes.
Yeah, they're private. Hello.
That makes that makes so much sense. They have to be.
What?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, then I guess you might as well PM me bets and answers then if you have to PM me anyway.
So
I'm just
if I
saying my
bet-
So I
right
just
now.
typed in my bet and then hit like shift enter.
Wait. so if you bet 1,000, do you win 1,000 or do you?
Oh yeah. You don't have to send me the bet ahead of time. I guess that's true.
So,
Wait, what?
but how much
Alright,
do you win your bet back or do you double it?
Or no.
Double it.
When your bet,
If you have 1,000 and you bet 1,000,
Yeah.
and you win. You will have 2,000.
Yeah, that makes no. Yeah. What?
Well, that's getting your bet. Whatever.
So how much can I bet?
On top of
Up-
what you.
Up to
what
my
you-
As much
score.
as you have.
Yeah. Okay.
So who do I bet to? How do I send this?
You send it to me,
Wait,
on
what was that?
Facebook?
just to me, Facebook or Discord.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
Oh wait, no, wait, no one send it through Discord. No one send it through Discord.
Well,
No
oh
one
yeah,
said
we
it.
No one send it through
that.
Discord. Do not look at the stream. Do not look at the stream.
Oh,
We see
I
the
already
category
sent it.
first.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying to everyone else who aren't
well,
Lerone,
GG, there's my bet.
don't look at the stream. Lerone's bet.
Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
send it through Facebook Messenger. Don't send it through
Yeah.
Discord.
Got it.
Sorry,
I
I.
should kill Mauricio's money.
So,
Can I look at the stream now?
it's probably safe now. Yeah.
I had
You killed their
400,
money.
That's all I know.
Yeah, and also those who if you didn't see the category somehow, the category is Nintendo games.
Okay, got it.
What's,
Okay, that is
so
the
what's
category.
what's wrong with typing it, pre-typing it in Discord?
So you can't change it.
It'll come up on stream.
Oh yeah, don't
No,
yeah.
I'm not gonna send it.
It would say edited if you edit it though.
Wait, do I?
Well,
Oh, I can send you my bet now.
okay.
So I know I just pre-type it and oh, I see what you're saying now. Okay, never mind. I do have to.
I'm
Well,
so-
you recognize my bet, right? I don't have to type it on Facebook.
Yes, I have your bet.
Cool.
So I type how much I want to bet, and then when the question comes up, I type my answer and then send.
Just send me the
Well, I
bet.
have to
Send me
give-
the
I
bet.
have to
Everyone
send the
send the bet
answer.
first. Everyone send the
On
bet first.
Facebook though.
Where are we typing? In the BL6 live chat, right?
Oh,
Huh?
we're doing a Facebook.
No. Just send it to me private. It's the safest
No,
way
I mean,
to do it.
Alright, I
I
sent
mean
you my bet.
I mean the answer.
No, just send it to me too.
I send the answer to you.
Just PM me. Yeah, that way everyone can, we don't have to worry about anyone accidentally sending it earlier. Nothing like that.
Okay.
Let's just keep it private, and then I'll see. Okay, everyone has their bets in, so I can now show the question. I think in this case, I'm gonna need you guys to answer pretty quickly.
Answer
You
what?
You completely
cut
cut
out.
out there.
No, I'm gonna need you to answer the question quickly. I haven't shown the question yet.
Well,
I just-
duh.
Answer it quickly. Okay.
Well, yeah, because
Google exists.
Google
Oh
exists.
yeah, true.
So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that on good faith you guys aren't gonna Google the answer, but there will be 15 seconds on the clock. So
Oh jeez.
all right, here we go. Are you guys ready for the final Jeopardy? I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy.
God, swear to God, if it's Donkey Kong.
What was the first official Nintendo licensed game to feature Luigi as the protagonist?
Oh,
15 seconds. Luigi as the protagonist. 15 seconds
Nintendo
on the clock.
license game.
Oh, I might be wrong.
Oh shit.
I sent in my answer.
Yep. I'm
Hey,
waiting.
BGN, don't fail me
Waiting,
now.
waiting on one more person.
Oh fuck.
5 seconds. 4, 3, and everyone's answer is in. The correct answer was Mario is missing.
Let's go!
I got it.
Oh damn! I got it right.
There were only one person got this wrong actually, and that was Dan. So okay, no one saved their bets. I'll go ahead and
This is
do
on
it.
PC.
Yeah.
It's on SNES and PC and Mac actually. So, first we'll go through the bets. Mitch bet 0.
This way, Dan couldn't
What
beat
a-
me. No matter what happened, Dan can't beat me.
Mitch
What a
literally,
bitch.
Mitch didn't even need to answer, but he did and got it right.
Got it right.
Larone bet 401.
You bitch.
What's
You're
that?
s-
Which
How you
was,
bet, hello?
Yeah, I know.
Larone has had 2,601.
Supposed to do.
Yeah, I know.
Dan bet 1,000, which brings him up to negative 700. Oh no, it doesn't. I'm sorry, negative 2,700. Mauricio bet 400, bringing him to 800, and Julian bet 1,300. For him.
Yeah, Lamone beat me.
At
Yeah, that's how you do it.
2,600.
Oh my god.
Such a
That's how you
Amazing.
do it.
And the
That's
places
how you-
didn't shift at all.
The places are unchanged. Larone wins with
Wait,
2,601, followed by Julian at 2,600. Then
yeah,
Mauricio
better-
at 800, Mitch at negative 200, and Dan at negative 2,700. Thank you guys for playing. That was fun.
If I didn't choke, I would have won. I'm actually I choked.
I shouldn't have said Pong, so there's that. And I shouldn't have buzzed in on the Halo question. I just kind of clicked the button.
Yeah.
If only
Um,
I wish my cursor.
I'm gonna go ahead and give Dan a shout out for getting the question that was the most unknown apparently. Hit stun shuffling was confounded everyone except for Dan.
Yeah, I fucked
Dan's
up.
That
the real
was-
winner.
Never heard that term in my life.
Yeah, never.
Do you not read the tip screens?
Yeah, the tip screens. The tip
Not
screens talk
really.
about it. It's
I've only read them in Ultimate.
Okay, what?
they're called hit
I,
stun.
I, you should
It's
have said
really
like
weird
what?
because they first draw attention to it in Smash 4, the game where it like doesn't exist at all.
Oh, that was the game I played the least.
Yeah, but it has been called that for a
Yeah, it
while
has.
in the series.
I'm actually a fraud.
I only became aware of it in Smash 4.
Yeah, it's apparently also mentioned in the Brawl manual.
The Covenant.
I am surprised at how many people knew about Mario is missing.
I played that game all the time as a kid. It made no fucking sense to me, but I loved it.
Dan,
I only
did you
know
did
about
you
it
know
because-
about that game? Mario is missing.
No idea. Never
I'm
heard of it.
Though none of you guys sent it with the exclamation point, which I'm a little bit disappointed on. The official game title is Mario is missing with an exclamation
That should
point.
have been. That would be your Google check.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, I had you at that Mask of Eternity.
Yeah,
Like,
Mitch actually technically didn't send the right answer, but it didn't
Are you
matter. He said
are you
Mario's
saying-
missing, not Mario is missing.
Oh,
okay, that's
Stop.
the same as the exclamation point. You let so much shit slide. Fuck.
I did not
It's like-
let the Wii Fit board thing pass though.
Now you said that I was like, oh, he's clearly wants to say Luigi's Mansion, which isn't right. But I remember that other game on the Super Nintendo, which is apparently on the PC.
So to close out the show, we will dive into our lighthearted news topics of the week, as we like to do around here. But first, Soldier Watch.
This is the game where they get all those weird Luigi sprites. Where you have to really wait. Oh, that's
So Soldier Boy's playing Warframe now, and it's dope on PC,
Hey.
but not apparently not on his console or something. That's
Yeah.
it. That's all we got for Soldier Watch. He plays Warframe.
Hey.
commented and
Warframe responded to him. So yeah, that's whatever. All right, we this last one we have a twofer. That are kind of related. The latest Fallout 76 patch reintroduces several bugs that were patched out in previous patches.
Well,
Discuss.
How is that even possible?
Yeah, what?
You're the coder. Explain.
They forgot to fork their GitHub repository. It was saved over an older version.
True, that legitimately could have happened.
Oh, that was just
Our
nonsense. I was
funny news
cool.
Topic has revolved around. When was the last time we had a funny news topic that wasn't?
That wasn't Fallout 76 or Soldier
it-
Boy? I don't know.
Hey, that jacket slapped. though.
That jacket was from last
We
week.
used that jacket for a lot of airtime.
We did. Yeah. One of my glitches, one of the bugs that it reintroduced that I am a big fan of is that bobby pins are sometimes unnaturally heavy and make you become over encumbered. Don't know how you mess that up, honestly.
Wasn't that a problem in the past?
And also the item duplication glitch is now back. That's kind of a big deal. The item duplication bug that ruined the in-game economy in 2018. Well, guess what? It's back.
Wow.
Yep. Also, apparently, like this year, like on the change of the year, they were supposed to update the nuclear launch codes. They forgot to do that, so the launch codes didn't change. So, yeah. This is and yeah, Bethesda as of now has not fixed these bugs they've reintroduced a day ago. So yeah. Why do people like Bethesda again?
Why do
The games that
people
aren't this
like
one?
Bethesda games? I
The
always
ones
say
that
it.
aren't this game.
But Bethesda clearly does not care.
Yeah, they're.
They-
Yeah, we'll see who's buying Starfield.
And in a related news, GameStop Germany is offering Fallout 76 for free if you buy a used PS4 controller.
Gets me every time.
Yep, GameStop is in Germany is apparently having so much trouble getting rid of their Fallout 76 stock that this is what they've turned to. When you buy a used controller, they'll give you a copy of the game for free. So, yeah. So, I guess that is the only way you can get Fallout 76 that is even close to being worth it. And I think that's all we have for you.
Even close to being worth it.
Has been sponsored once again by our generous benefactors at Bethesda.
And don't forget Ninja.
Don't forget.
Shout
Ninja.
out to
Don't forget
Christina
Genesis.
Applegate.
Don't forget Genesis. And also, of course, as of the previous week, we are sponsored by the photographer of the Fallout 76 premium leather jacket.
It could be anyone.
If you and any photography needs where you want your expensive shit thrown on the floor, taken a picture of in crappy lighting, they have you covered.
What is that yellow stain?
What's that next to it? I don't even
Like,
remember that.
it looks like
Talk about
this.
the jacket again. Why did we have to talk about the jacket again?
Milking it for more time. I didn't even notice like the harsh shadow that it's the
Like,
picture's
I
bad.
guess that they were going for like, oh, it's a dilapidated building, like in Fallout. Haha, get it?
Yeah, but this
like-
this picture looks awful. Like it's
Yeah,
not
they didn't even- yeah, the lighting is bad. They didn't grade it. It's just like it's
like this picture, like when the guy outside. I mean, it looks a little ridiculous.
it's like 11 at night, and he has to get it done in the for the morning, and so he has to. He's like, oh god, I forgot.
This is in the parking garage at his apartment complex.
I was gonna say no, it's just his shitty apartment. He can't afford to live in a good place, so he just threw it on his bedroom floor.
This is his.
It looks like someone shitted next to the fucking jacket. Like, what is? I know that isn't shit, but like,
It might as well be.
I think it's actually chipped paint.
yeah.
But yeah. There's definitely some streaks of blood on the floor though. I'm not crazy. That's blood. Not. Anyway, enough milking Fallout 76 jacket for airtime. I mean, they're our sponsor after all. The photographer is our sponsor. So yeah, that is all we have for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching the game show. I had a lot of fun. Yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, I'm hoping to have an even more polished show for next time. I've got lots of ideas, so
I want
I'm
a
gonna
lot
show
more
up to
obscure
Jake's house
questions.
next time. So that I don't have to deal with the lag. I actually get like 2 questions right.
that's fair. I might look into better buzzing systems that forcibly keep everyone in sync, or maybe I'll write one.
If we do it in real life, Jake, I can make a physical like buttons that we all press and they'll light up, so we know who pressed it first.
I mean, if we want to make this a regular thing, I'd be down for that. Sure.
That'd be cool if we do it
I mean,
IRL.
Fuck you,
I'm totally
fuck
down.
you guys.
Mitch will send you a button and you'll tune in via webcam.
Yeah.
No. We'll have Mitch tune in via Skype. And
I'll just type my answers and send them to you, and I'll have a separate game show to you guys where I answer the same questions, but I have no competition. But everything's worth half points, so it's fair.